Hi, I'm Mike Ronconi, Head of Product and Engineering at Touch GIS. Today I'm going to show you how to measure and record the orientation of structural and surface features using Touch GIS in the field with our attitude measurement tool. Now for planar features, the way this works is we use the compass and other sensors in the device to measure the orientation of the device's surface itself. And so to measure a separate surface, all we need to do is make sure that the surface of the device and the surface we want to measure are parallel, and they'll have the same strike and dip or dip and dip direction measurement. And so the easiest way to do that with a nicely exposed surface like this is just to hold the device up to the surface you want measured, wait for it to stabilize, and we can tap the dial to lock it in, or you can just tap add point to add that to the map. Now, if you want to measure a surface that isn't nicely exposed like this, say it's kind of sandwiched in between a couple of other ones up on a vertical surface, we can, because the key is that the two surfaces are parallel, we can just hold that up to the surface we want to measure, try to line them up as best we can, and then again, lock it in and add the point. Now, for linear features, the way this works is we use the same compass and sensors, but instead of measuring the orientation of the surface of the device, we're measuring the orientation of the line made by the long edge of the device. So one way to visualize this, say you have a pencil and you line it up along the edge, and we take the device away. The trend and plunge of the line made by this pencil, that's the measurement we're going to take. And so to use this on a surface feature, what we want to do is we want to just line up one of the long edges with the surface we want to measure. And it doesn't matter what the angle of the device is. It could be flat, it could be vertical. Again, all that matters is that the long edge is lined up with the feature we want to measure, and then it'll have the same measurements no matter where we go. So once it's lined up and we see it's stabilized, we can tap the dial to lock it in, make sure everything looks all right, and then tap add point.